Chris, for 3 months, the Soviets have been pouring soldiers and equipment into the city. We have to plan every move very carefully. The people need to see that there is hope. If we stumble now, that'll be lost.
Yeah, man. The Reds are everywhere, and they brought plenty of toys. Yesterday, our boys tried to blow a bridge on their supply route. Only today, Red trucks are rolling back and forth like nothing happened. I tell you, if I demoed that bridge, there'd be nothing left to put back together. Instead, they got more soldiers than ever sitting on it. You'll give me some TNT, and I'll blow that baby, or die trying.
Hang on, let's get real. That bridge is important, but we really need to capture the command center, too. The Soviets deploy their troops from the old fire station. We need to take control back.
Hey, don't expect to crash their party and say, "Hasta la vista" to everyone in a red beret. They got snipers and choppers up there. This ain't no kiddie park.
Chris, before you go, Troy wants a word with you. Be careful up there. Remember, retreat to the sewers if things get too hot. I'll be waiting for you. Take control of the old hotel. The Soviets have established a base of operations inside. We have seen Soviet soldiers storing ammunition in an abandoned diner. You can stock up on explosives here. There's a POW camp in the area. Release the prisoners and lead them to the sewers.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our Freedom Fighters Let's Play. Today we continue our adventure with Brooklyn Hotel. Alrighty here, so it looks like we have quite a bit of military presence. I'm going to call over a couple of these strong gentlemen over here to help us out a little bit. Let's actually do a little bit of flanking over to the right-hand side over here, see if we can try to get a little bit of a line of sight on these guys. Alright, so we were able to get a couple of them. Obviously, this truck is actually housing quite a bit of them at the moment. I'm hoping to be able to destroy this. Not really having a whole lot of luck. It does already look like it's already been destroyed, so that would explain why it did not blow up the second time. However, it does look like there's a really heavily fortified position up there. I don't really see a way to get around it, but let's see if we can actually climb over this fence, though, and make life a little bit easier. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to simply climb over the fence, but we should be able to hopefully get up here. Now, since we don't really have a sniper rifle, that does make our life a little bit more challenging, but it does look like we have a little bit of a side street over here which we can utilize. Alright, so we're going to shoot that guy in the back a few times. Obviously, that's kind of a really mean thing to do, but at the end of the day, we didn't really have much of a choice. It was either him or us, and obviously I'm going to pick him every single time. Now, let's go clear this room down here and make sure we don't have anybody kind of lurking about. Look like we're pretty clear there, and then obviously we just passed a staircase just moments ago. Thank goodness we have our helpers over here. They actually helped us out quite a bit. That dude does have a sniper rifle. I wish he kind of would have made it a little bit farther, because now that does make our life a little bit more challenging. Try to take cover inside of the building, actually, and this should actually give us a pretty good opportunity to kind of look out as we're working our way around. Alright, so we were able to successfully grab the sniper rifle. Let's line up those beautiful headshots here and just kind of drop these guys one by one. Make sure we get the guys on the tower, though. I feel like they're probably more important than the dudes that are just laying on the ground. Do have a guy with a beret over here, but unfortunately we've run out of ammo, so I'm going to actually try to switch over to maybe our Molotov cocktails and try to light these guys on fire. Man, we had some pretty good shots there. I think actually almost all of those were directly on target. Alright, so we got our comrades over here. Let's actually continue to work our way over to this building. Now, of course, we do have to be careful with the amount of infantry that are all over the place, because it seems like this area is really, really fortified. Now, we do have a lot of health kits. I might just quickly refill on our health real fast. Let's walk over here. Looks like we got a little bit of everything. If we were looking for AKs and shotguns, it definitely appears like it's close. Alright, so we do have a vehicle over here. I don't think we can really do much about that. That looks like it has quite a bit of body armor on it. Now, we are going to actually work our way up the street over here. Now, we are also looking for a few individuals which are unfortunately prisoners of war. However, we can actually walk over here first and actually open this up.
Hey, yo, boss. There's some serious dynamite in the diner. You look like you could use some.
Alright, so we're looking for the diner. Obviously, we got pretty much a small little army over here that actually came to say hello. Let's take a little bit of cover here. Obviously, I don't want to be standing out in the open. That makes things way too easy for the Russians. Alright, so I feel like we got rid of those guys pretty easily. Unfortunately, these guys are back to wanting to take over their old base, so we're obviously going to shut that down. We do have that car, so we'll need to be careful. I don't want to get run over by it. I'm sure that would not work out very well in our favor. Look at that guy taking cover behind that pole. I don't know how much that was actually helping him, but nonetheless, looks like a couple of more guys are being dispersed out of this vehicle. Looks like we do have our fortified position up here, as well as a beautiful chopper, which we are going to get away from as fast as possible.
Do something! Get us out of here! We need to get back to the sewers. The Reds will be looking for us up here.
Alrighty here, so we have an escort mission. We need to get these guys back home. Gotta be careful of that chopper, because obviously we know it's not a fan of us. Couple more gentlemen here kind of locking down the building, it looks like. But unfortunately, we actually need to work our way the other direction. Do have that car over there. Hopefully he won't run over our friendlies, but I'm actually going to meet back up with our squad mate over here. Look at this little sneaky guy over here. He's just kind of waiting for us to open up that little manhole. What an interesting fella. Alright, so we're going to climb in this building now. See if we can get a little bit of advantage. Looks like that sniper is really not paying attention. Alright, so let's take this and see if we can actually drop these guys on these turrets. We're able to get rid of one of them, but obviously that gentleman is really moving around. That guy took a couple of more shots than I was expecting. Well, let's switch back over to our beautiful AK, because we know we got ammo for it. We're actually going to head all the way back down here, and we're going to hopefully be able to help everybody out. Looks like there was a individual which unfortunately sustained a little bit too much damage. Alright, so we got another sniper laying on the ground. It looks like we got several guys over on the other side of the street, but I do want to help pick up our friend here, because obviously this guy doesn't deserve to be dying. Let's see if we can actually do anything about that guy up in that turret, though. Trying to see if we can get some fire up there. Alright, so unfortunately it's too high. However, it doesn't really look like that has a whole lot of angles as well, so we should be alright to kind of sneak our way inside. Let's get inside before that chopper actually rains down too much fire on us, though. Gotta get a brand new magazine in here real quick. Like most of our guys are doing pretty well about clearing this up. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of cover here real quick. Alright, we took quite a bit of damage there, but I think we're still doing alright though. In just a moment, I'll probably end up switching over to our medical kit, so that way we can kind of get ourselves back up to full health though. That dude actually kind of scared me. He did a little bit of rolling there, which I wasn't expecting, but nonetheless, looks like we have secured the area. I'm going to check all of our corners to make sure everything's looking pretty good.